they lie, they're bad, they're obsessive, they're manipulative. We're going to talk about these dirty Scorpios here. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 negative influence of the sun in Scorpio. Right now, we're going through the Scorpionic phase where the sun is sliding through Scorpio from October 23 until November 22nd. And these are the 5 major influences that we could experience during this time. Now, number 1 is emotional intensity and obsession. Now, the Scorpio influence can lead us to be obsessive, to obsess over people, places, things, circumstances, and situations in our life, particularly people. So we could obsess over people and things. We could also get jealous, especially in relationships. So that's one of the things that we need to avoid, being too fixated on a person, place, or a thing during this point in time. Number 2, power struggles and manipulation. So Scorpio is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a very aggressive sign. Mars is very passionate. Mars is an intense sign. So Mars, being one of the co-rulers of Scorpio, makes Scorpio a leader. Now, if Scorpio feels, or the Scorpio energy feels like it's losing control, or there's a risk of losing control, then the Scorpio would tend to start running some hidden games and hidden agendas and start doing things, start manipulating and using manipulation so they could stay on the right side of power and have some sort of control and authority over a person, place, thing, situation, or circumstance that they may be faced with. Number 3, self-isolation and trust issues. So as we know, Scorpios are fixated water, which makes them very emotional. So emotional intensity can cause people to be withdrawn or to become suspicious of others, leading into trust issues. So this can impact relationships and create tension and cause people to isolate and ostracize themselves, which will ultimately lead into loneliness. So avoid getting too emotional or too passionate and sparking off trust issues that don't necessarily need to arise at this point in time. Number 4, stubbornness or rigidness. Now, again, Scorpios is fixated water. Keyword fixated, which could make them stubborn, which could make them headstrong, and this could lead into some sort of conflict because Scorpios may find it difficult to make compromise and to change for the sake of others. No, Scorpios, if they have a deep connection with you because they are a water sign, they'll do anything for you. They'll jump over the moon, they'll give you the moon, they'll give you their last, you know what I'm saying, or share their last with you because they deal with joint funds and sharing and stuff like this. But for the most part, you know, if there is some sort of situation where a Scorpio needs to change or be more mutable, it will cause them frustration and maybe they might even sting you. You know what I'm saying? If you ask them to compromise too much. Number 5, tendencies towards extremes. Now, Scorpio, again, ruled by Mars, and Pluto deals with passion, aggression, and transformation. So this desire for transformation might push people to engage in extreme behaviors, and you don't want to do anything too extreme during this point in time. So calling upon balance in your passions, and have patience at this point in time. I know that as a Scorpio, you want to have that transformation. You want to spring life. You want to see birth. You want to see transformation, regeneration, and healing, but all of those things take time. So don't get too extreme and don't get too impatient at this point in time. And if you avoid these 5 things, or you try to balance these 5 things, you should have smooth sailing or a smooth flight, you know what I'm saying, during this astrological transit that we are experiencing, which is Sun going through Scorpio, which is going to last until November 22nd. I'm local astrologer Kevis Major, doing it major, wishing you guys, a major farewell until we greet again.